thought you were a lawyer, now you say you can rap. Well, I've listened to your record, maybe go take a nap. The rhymes you're spitting out, they make you sound like a nut. Your latest track, it's got less views now than Gun Cereal's butt. Well, you say you're just a man who wants to smoke at some weed, but you smoke yourself stupid, boy, get the help that you need. You think you could be like Tom McDonald, be an internet star? The problem is your brain's so tiny, it would fit in this jar.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
You know you're gonna lose.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Now watch me play the blues.
Frivolous lawsuit.
You put against cat.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Make sure you wear the hat. All parties have been sworn in. I've read your complaint.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
The way it's written, it sounds like you've been smoking paint.
That means
if we got that title to your shit, we will take it.
Oh, come and take it, bitch.
All right. I want your money and I want your dignity, and I'm taking both.
To quote my good friend Artie, come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch.
Come and take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
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 Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
You're a fucking idiot.
She spit in my face.
Stop, little thick dude.
A woman walks into the ladies' room at the mall. She enters one of these stalls and sits down to begin doing her business. As she starts to pee, she looks down at her shoes and sees a head poking under the stall, looking up at her with a camera. "What are you doing?" she screams, frightened. "I'm recording you," says Denver Metro Audit. "But this is a bathroom," she squeals. "Yes, a public bathroom, and there's no expectation of privacy in public," he tells her. "You don't belong in here," she yelled. "I didn't see any sign saying that," DMA replies. "It says ladies' room right on the door." Maybe it does, but it doesn't say no men allowed, does it?" he asked her. "What? That's stupid," she sputtered. "You're being a Karen about this, and what's stupid is shaving down there," DMA answered, holding his camera up. "If you let that bush grow in, it would create privacy for your hoo-ha like a hedge." She stared down at the activist lying on the filthy floor looking up at her. "A hedge? Look, they should put a lock on that door if they don't want people coming in. They need to create privacy," DMA said. "It says ladies' room. They assume men won't come in here." "Well, they shouldn't assume that. And I can film whatever I can see. It's my First Amendment right as an independent journalist." "Oh, you're a journalist. What are you working on?" she asked, sarcastically, wiping herself. "I can't divulge that information at this time. The story isn't finished yet," he lied as if there were a story. "No expectation of privacy in public," he reiterated. "But I'm in a stall," she cried. "Yes, and look, it's open on the top and the bottom," DMA answered in his thin voice. "They need to create more adequate privacy, because if I can see it, I can film it. You don't have to like it, but it's my First Amendment right." The conversation droned on like this for a while, the woman on the toilet and DMA on the filthy floor next to the toilet. Finally, the woman says, Christopher, don't you think this is inappropriate? I'm your mom. And that's a true story. Absolute true story.
Oh man, I love that. That was great.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Alright. Hey, guys. Welcome to the show. Don't you know? It's halfway through the week, and I know you're a geek. and I shall hide and seek, but don't you take a peek while I take a leak. Yeah, man, I was hitting Hezokai's liquor cabinet again last night. Oh, yeah, man. Hey, guys, quit spinning the room, man. Oh, look out, man. Hey, listen. Hey, how many old ladies does it take to get pepper sprayed by a voodoo doll? All of them. I barely felt that. All right.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's hump day. Wednesday. Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day. Here's your happy dance lessinator. All right. Thank you so much. Oh, dear. Goodness gracious me. All right. Let's see. We got Paul Cohen said, yo, my peeps. Good. All right. Hey, David E. Persons. Good morning. This morning, a frauditor was walking down the street and was hit by a violin, a clarinet, and a French horn. It was an orchestrated attack. Listenator, Paul Cohen, David E. Persons, Nerd Girl, what's up? Welcome to the show. Let's see. Some toilets. Some toilets stole the thieves. No. It's early. Morning. Hey, some thieves stole all the toilets from the police station. Police spokesman says they have nothing to go on. That was awesome. All right, my tiny chihuahua life is in the hearse. Senator Tiny Highway Star, yeah. Kingston 2000 said, good morning, all. That's everybody. That's all. Let's see, Mr. Thomas. Morning, Hez and the Rash family. Why did the baby chick cross the road? It was take your child to work day. Oh, yeah. No, it's all good. What do we got here? Let's see. Stephen Robertson, what's up, everybody? Why did Voodoo cross the road? Because I threw his pepper spray over an electric fence, and let's just say I got all of the shocking footage.
Oh, hey, man, that was you? Wow, you know? Hey, man, if I wasn't drunk, I'd come over there and poop in your soup. But right now, I think I'm gonna... You know what I'm saying? Oh, no.
Shut up. Hey, my tiny chihuahua life with a 37-month do bandanciality. Yeah. All right, let's see. Here's my tiny chihuahua life with a 37-month membership milestone. 37 months, let's go. She wants to see Voodoo get tased. All right.
Oh, man, I ain't ready for this, man. I'm hungover, man. In fact, I'm still a little tipsulated. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get shot. Ah, crap. Ah, that'll wake you up. Holy crap, that'll slow me up fast. Ow, ow.
All right. That'll fix them. Lexi Ann is here. What's up? Let's see. Terry Barnes, Mr. Thomas, Highway Star, David E. Persons, Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity. Gold 2269. What's up? Lori Maria's in the house. What's up? Welcome to the show. Bonus joke. A frauditor's wife was on trial for beating him with his own guitars. The judge asked, first offender? He said, no, it's a Gibson, then offender. As a guitar player myself, I very much appreciate that joke. Thank you. All right. I got my punchkis. I didn't realize they were on camera. Yesterday was punchki day. All right. It was fun growing up in Chicago. The neighborhood that I grew up in specifically was a very Polish neighborhood. And the bus driver, just our local bus driver, every year on Fat Tuesday, he would actually have a big old box of like the donut hole things, munchkins from Dunkin' Donuts. And he'd be like, everyone who got on the bus, happy Punchki Day. And he'd be handing out, you know, and like every year we always used to look forward to Punchki Day because we'd get our donut holes from the bus driver on the way to school. It was always fun. Parson of 1122 is here. News Now Voodoo walked into the bar. The bartender said, cops are bad.
Now that's a joke, man. See, that's good stuff, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, you should go on the road with that one. You get rich, man. Yeah, baby. You know, I did my stand-up special so far. It's generated almost 2 cents, man. It's awesome. I'm doing great with this stand-up stuff. I'm gonna do a new special in a couple weeks, man. I've been working on some new material. Here's my newest joke. One day, I was pepper spraying an old lady when somebody came up to me and said, hey, buddy, that's not nice. And so I pepper sprayed him. And cops are bad. What? Ow!
News Now Voodoo walked into a bar and said, ouch. Okay, so I messed up his name. It was a funny joke. All right. Well, there you go. It happens. Anyway. Oh, my goodness gracious me. So today, officially, the high is supposed to be 64. And then tomorrow, 49. I have a feeling this weekend I'm going to be sick. Because when you go from like 40 degrees to almost 70, back to 40 the next day, oh, and I'm going to be outside the whole time. Oh, man. Today's going to be great weather-wise. That's for sure. But that's about it. Also, today's Wednesday, so that's the day I get to see my daughter every week. So that's going to be awesome. You have the strangest weather. Yes, we do. Absolutely. Midwest, right off of Lake Michigan. You get that lake effect weather, and it's nuts. But, like, having grown up in Chicago, it is interesting because anything that I have going on here is almost always exactly the same as what's going on in Chicago within about 10 degrees. So like if it's 60 here, it could be anywhere between 50 and 60 there, or 60 and 70 there. It's either, between anywhere between 1 and 10 degrees difference between us and Chicago. Always. It's 55 here. Enjoy. Oh, man. Well, we're going to be 64 today. Oh, it's 55 there now? I'm in Florida. It's like 80. I don't want to go back to New York. It's too cold. Man, I'm telling you. It's weird. It's like, it's always changing every day. But it is what it is. Like I said, I grew up in the Midwest. I spent that time in Florida when I was living with my mom for a couple years ago, and it was all right, but it like hurricanes and stuff. So like that wasn't good. Like out here, I've never seen somebody get literally half of their house ripped off from the wind. I did see that when I was in Florida. It was 2 houses over, and I posted it on here when it happened, because my mom's cactus got literally ripped out of the ground by the wind, and the neighbor, one of the walls in their house just got ripped off. I always has no mom. She's doing great. She's doing good. Thanks for asking. In fact, I should call her today. During the football season, because the Bears were doing so good, me and her were talking all the time. Because did you see that game, man? Did you see that game? Oh, that was crazy. Yeah. But yeah, she's doing good. P. Barnes is doing okay, and he'll be back soon. Excellent. Can't wait to see him again. Did you hear about the Frauditor who brought a ladder to the Frauditor party? He heard that drinks were on the house. They were up there. Ooh, the most brutal thing. That's not true. When my son broke his arm, that's the most brutal thing I ever seen. But because I wasn't there when this happened, I was there right before it happened. But the craziest thing, just being with the drinks on the house, just reminded me of a story from when I was a kid. I was at a party, everybody, we were all just hanging out, and people were drinking and getting crazy. And I was always the one, and it was funny too. And I always tell my kids this, don't ever the people that you're with, start telling you this or whatever and make you feel any kind of way, because I would always be the one. Every time, if stuff started getting weird, I'd be the one who'd be like, all right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going home. I'm done. They'd be like, oh, come on. Everything's just starting to get crazy. Right. So I'm leaving. And then they'd all tease me and make fun of me for leaving. And then the next day, without fail, every time, dude, you're so lucky you left when you did, man. So-and-so started swinging at somebody, and then there was a fight, or cops came, or there was craziness. There's always a problem after I left. And that's right. That's why I left when I did, because I saw it coming. But the craziest one ever was one of my buddies showed me his leg. He had reconstructive surgery on it. It's still all messed up all these years later, because he decided they had a swimming pool in the backyard of this place. And this is maybe, I guess they say 20 minutes after I left and went home. He climbed up on the roof of the garage and tried to dive into the pool. Overshot the pool, and they had one of those fences with the metal that had the point, and he caught his leg on the metal point, just ripped right, peeled the skin right off. No, bone, skin, muscle, everything. Bonus joke. Did you hear about the Frauditor who brought a ladder? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'd like to take a moment to remember my grandpa, who was a roofer. I'd like to take a moment to remember my grandpa, who was a roofer. So, Grandpa, if you're up there, that reminds me of my grandpa's last words. A truck! Anyway, oh my goodness gracious me. It's hump day. It's Wednesday. It's Ash Wednesday. Yesterday was Fat Tuesday. I don't know, man. I'm really hoping that, because I know the weather's going to be great today. I know it's going to be great. But what I don't know, because I've seen both. I've been doing this for what I do for a living, for just over a year now. I started not last April, but the April before that. So from April to April was a year, and then, whatever. Texas Tim's here. Hey. So it's been almost 2 years. But anyway, I've been doing this for a while, so I kind of know. So I've seen both of these things happen. So, but I can't really predict with any certainty. So I'm kind of wary about what my day is going to be like today. Like, I know the weather's going to be great. And I know that, after work, it's going to be great because Wednesday's the day I get my daughter. So we're going to be hanging out with the family, me and her and Minnie has. It's going to be fun. It always is. But during work, there's one of two things that are going to happen because it happens every time. But which one, I never know what it's going to be. Either because the weather's going to be great, people are going to have better things to do on a nice day than worry about coming to where I'm at. Or because the weather's nice, everyone's going to be out and it's going to be crazy busy nonstop, just intensity all day. But I have no idea which it's going to be. So like I get a little not scared, but just like, oh boy, I don't know what it's going to be today. I'm either going to be sitting there like this all day, like, or it's going to be and nothing in between. My favorite days are like yesterday is a great example. Yesterday at my work, it was like the perfect pacing, like a couple customers, help them out, do the thing, have a minute, and I could go grab a cup of coffee. All right, a couple more customers, do the thing, whatever. I got to take a potty break. Okay, go to the bathroom, come back, a couple more customers. Nice even flow. Not absolutely just insane, nonstop crazy, and not boring, just sitting there staring at the wall, like a good pace. I like that. That's what I call at my job. That's what I consider a perfect, because the work itself, unless like my equipment breaks or something, it's fine. Oh, I hate that. When the equipment breaks, it drives me nuts. And that happens a lot because it's from the state. All right, Uncle Artie for $2. Zap has and News Now Voodoo. He wants free poo in his pools.
Hey, man, listen. You only zappalate and zappify and zappadoo-doo, poo in your shoe, boo. Woo. What? Who said that? Oh, wait, was that me? Why is there an echo? Hello? You guys hear that? It's weird. Hello? Hello? Everyone in the sun having fun. Do not shun. You're on the run. What? Oh, I don't want to be just
Awesome.
All right.
Hey, the other day, I didn't realize that the last thing I clicked on was this. So this morning when I opened my StreamYard, this was still on from my last live. I'm like, whoa, what the heck? I didn't even know that was a thing. Hey, did anybody else see that YouTube went crazy last night? Like, it just didn't act right. Like, you'd be watching a video and you get your, like, recommendations on the side or whatever. Like, that wasn't there. And when you go to the main screen, it would just be blank. Did anybody else have that problem? I know that it wasn't just me because Minnie was like, Dad, there's something wrong. And I went in the room because he was watching YouTube on the TV. And it was doing the same thing on the TV and on the computer. Like that smash button. I think it's still crazy. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it happened to me. Yeah, see. Unclean, no. Highway Star, yes. Yeah. I think it was, yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It's working for me now. Oh, now, Brown Cow. News Now Voodoo did it. I bet you. I wouldn't be surprised. That was the best ending to a show ever. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That was fun. Me getting tased off the air. Terry Barnes, it was Voodoo's fault. Yeah, it was. See, I don't do it a lot because I don't want the joke to get like stale. But were you guys like? I know a lot of you were, but do you guys remember? Because I thought this was brilliant, and it was just off the cuff. Like I just thought of it because I got that video I made where Team Skeptic is making fun of somebody getting tased, and I tased Voodoo so hard that it jumped channels, and like while he was tasing, then it cut to Team Skeptic getting tased. Yeah, that was a great bit. News Now Voodoo's political ad tried to play and it broke YouTube. Uh-oh. Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, we got until the election, we got to make sure that we play the crap out of it so that everybody knows what's going on and who to vote for. Oh, no, not this. Oh, yeah, this. Here we go.
Have you been looking for a candidate that'll stand up for your right to pepper spray old ladies? Do you believe that the answer to any question that could come up in life is cops are bad? Are you looking for a candidate that'll fight for your right to hang out at the post office all day instead of getting a real job? Well, look no further because I, News Now Voodoo, am running for Congress under the Independent Journalist Douche Canoe Party. That's right. You vote for me, and I'll fight for the rights of all YouTube content creator, independent journalist, douche canoe scumbags to do whatever we want, whenever we want. I will go to Congress and I'll propose a bill to make it absolutely legal for anyone holding a camera to do anything they want, unless they're filming a First Amendment auditor. Then they're a cambacker, and they need to be thrown in jail and locked up forever. That's right, so vote for me, News Now Voodoo, of the Independent Journalist Douche Canoe Party, where our motto is, Poster 7 is the supreme law of the land. Thank you.
Did I turn that into a short? I think I should do that. I think that would be fun. Oh my goodness gracious me. That's great stuff. Let's see. All right, there we go. All right. Tomatoes. Oh man. Hey, Voodoo wants to wait. What?
Hey, listen, man, you guys know my platform. It's real simple. If you think that it's cool to pepper spray old ladies and that cops are bad, vote for me. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. And once I'm in Congress, what I will do is I'll get drunk and get paid too. Because that's just what politicians do. Especially me, man. Because once you become a politician, you don't have to drink Mad Dog 2020 anymore. No. You can get some of that Black Label stuff and some of that top shelf booze, you know what I'm saying? Like Blanton's whiskey and, Dom Perignon, Champagne. You know what I mean? Yeah, the real deal hooch, Yeah, man. Hooch by the Melvins. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, what? Oh, hi.
Hey, NCR did want to call news. Talk about a segue. Ladies and gentlemen, NCR News Network. Let's go. There you go.
Hey, everybody. KULT News back again with another video. This is a fun one today. Today we're in Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. Population in 2019, I believe, was just over 14,000 people. We heard about a little incident here in town where there's a lot of entitled, snooty homeowners here who seem to think that that the public beach, or I should say the public accessible parts of the beach, are private, and they bitch and moan about people being out here. So
Shenanigans.
Nah, 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 nah.
Shenanigans.
Nah, 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 nah.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because we're only 35 seconds into the video itself, and Mike's already lying. Now, there is controversy going on with the public and private property owners saying who owns what part of the beach. Now, the water tide line is open to the public. However, there are parts of the beach that are privately owned because they were sold as part of the property to the homeowners who bought the houses that are on the beach line. Now, a lot of this issue is due to where the county has listed the public access part being the high water line. But Mike is being misgenuous when it comes to what he's saying, especially what he says in that particular episode, because I will go over it later on. But let's continue.
we decided to take a little trip to Santa Rosa Beach and see if they give us any trouble. So without further ado, let's rock and roll.
What you got now?
What's that?
What you filming today?
Oh, just doing a little beach vlog.
Or
Just for myself.
do you have a YouTube channel or anything?
I do not.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
I thought about doing one, but I just don't have the time to do all the editing and all that stuff.
It's a lot of work, man. A lot of work.
What GoPro do you have? I got like 11, but they keep upgrading.
This is GoPro 360. Records in 360 degrees.
I think so. Is that like that it records like? How's that do that? You've only got one camera.
It's pretty wild. It does. It actually records in 360 degrees. Let me see.
That's cool.
It turned off here. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, it's wild. So this thing actually, it literally records 360 degrees. It's wild.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Samsung phone does that. The panoramic, like you do a globe view and like put everything into like the globe. And you can zoom around.
Nice houses out here.
Huh?
What do these houses go for? Like 10 million, 12 million?
It depends. Which one?
All right. Very nice. You live around here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice little town, isn't it?
I
think it. Nope. Just kind of passing through.
Well, it's all private property. So you get most of the lake on there. So
When you say it's all private property,
private out on the water.
you mean the property up there, like where I'm standing here is a private property.
Well, I mean, not you're getting wet.
Yeah.
The tide moves all day. You gotta move with the tide.
No, that's ridiculous. I know what the law is. It's the what is it? The high mean water point. Is that what it's
So
called?
guess where the mean high water line is marked on these surveys?
Yeah. It's marked on what?
You guess where the mean high water line is marked on the updated surveys for these properties?
Yeah, I'm aware
Guess
of where
they are.
What's that?
Guess where they are?
Where is the high? I'm going to say
they're in the water.
No, it's not. That's ridiculous. That's preposterous. In fact, right here.
No,
That's ridiculous. Do you live here on the beach?
I do.
Yeah. No, that's batshit crazy.
Now, Mike is on private property at this point because of how the high water line is set up by the county surveys. It's in the water. And the reason why he is talking that he knows so much is because in the TV show Neighbors, the docuseries that is on HBO Max, you can actually find out that the person involved with this whole episode that Mike is a part of is teaming up with somebody called the Shoreline Defender, and they've come up with an app called Shoreline Defender, and it shows the property marker line, but it is highly confusing. But not only that, we can actually see private property signs on the beach marking where the property is private, and Mike is on one of those property lines. Now, again, this is a very controversial issue that needs to be resolved by the county and the homeowners and the citizens of St. Augustine Beach. However, with Mike actually being a hindrance to that, especially in that episode when he reveals on a phone call with the woman, Sarah, who's the star of the episode that he's a part of, when she says that he's not really helping the case, when he makes claims of wanting to knock the teeth out of the property owners, that they should be assaulted, that him and his friends should show up and start harassing the private property owners.
Yeah, it's you're saying I'm on private property right here, and you're claiming that the mean high water spot is out here in the water. Don't take this the wrong way, please. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. So
I don't consent to being recorded on private property.
I don't care. I'm on public property and I am recording you. Tough shit. Don't care. Don't care. I'm on public property.
No, you're not.
Want to bet?
You're not on public property right now.
Well, boo-hoo. I'm staying here. In fact, the more you annoy me, the more I'll go up here. Doesn't one of the Backstreet Boys live around here somewhere?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. If you want me to move out there, if you sing, I want it that way, then
How about no?
I might consider it. Otherwise, you can pound sand. And there's lots of it around, so it should be convenient for you. Yeah, I know what the law is, and I really don't give a rat's ass if you don't understand the law. It's not, you clearly don't. Then, all right, I'll tell you what. You call the police, and let's see which one of us walks away here frowning. How about that? This is not my first rodeo, my friend. If you think that I'm standing on private property, go ahead and call the police. On private property? Then call the police. Let's see what happens. I'm going to set my chair up right here, in fact, just to prove a point now. Because there's a few things I dislike more than entitled, snooty people who think they own public property. So,
thanks to Mikey Boy's little 360 camera, we can actually see he's crossed into private property. Where that sign is the marking of the start of the property line. And we can clearly see that he is sitting behind that sign, making it where he is now trespassing. And he is subject to arrest in Florida of trespassing onto property. This would be a misdemeanor offense in the second degree. And if he refuses to leave, he is in violation of Florida State Statute 810, the trespassing on property or a structure or conveyance.
So you're wrong. It's as simple as that. You're wrong, and you're going to find out the hard way. Go ahead and call the cops. All right, you have a good day.
A few minutes later.
I've got my kids out here, so if you want to cuss and fight.
I'm not causing a fight. This guy's out here telling me I can't be where I'm at.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, I got my little kids here.
Fantastic. I don't care if your kids are out here. I'm out here too. Sure, I don't care. But it's fantastic. I'm not going to accost your kids. I'm not hassling them. This guy's hassling me.
You are sitting here hassling him, and you're walking over towards our stuff. Stay down there.
All right. All right. Stay right here. Stay right here. Right there.
Everybody stayed out yesterday for people just like you.
There you go.
All right. Seriously? Come on, guys. Seriously? Seriously? But do I even have to say anything? No! We're not supposed to believe that all of this is just intended to poke the bear to get a negative reaction for clicks and views. We're supposed to believe that he isn't doing any of it for that. How do we, A Frauditor's girlfriend left him a note on the refrigerator saying, "This just isn't working. Goodbye." He opened the fridge door and said to himself, door works just fine. The dude's in paradise. So what does he do? Roams around the beach with a bunch of cameras, getting into arguments with people. Forecast snow here this week. It figures. No. With all the weird head movements. Those stupid 3D cameras are stupid. Lisa Alcazar, good morning to you. By the way, I don't remember if that loaded a Cody. Paul Cohen, where in Florida is this? Well, if he's there, it's in the hell section. St. Augustine Beach. Hey, we got $2 from Uncle Artie. Hey, he has a right to hassle those evil kids. Yeah, right? Let's check out some more of that stupidity.
Now, how can any rational person not say that this is harassment by Mike? Clearly, this is his whole point. He wants to provoke confrontation. He even admits it in other videos that he wants a confrontation. Now, these people have asked him, if you're going to be fighting with that gentleman, please move away from our family. We have small children here. We don't want you using that kind of language around them. Please respect, the children. But he doesn't do that. He again just antagonizes them even more. If Mike is the kind of person who's going to help these people, with their issue with the property owners, they're going to get a bad wake-up call. And I'm surprised that the production company and the producers didn't do a thorough research job on Mike, because they would have found out more about his past if they would have just done a simple Google search or YouTube search on his name, Mike Norton, and found out there were tons of channels calling him out for his horrible behavior. Besides my own, there was Lucid's Lair, who actually revealed that he was trying to film adult films inside of a Mormon church to get back at the church.
Oh, sweet. I could use some shade. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah. If you touch me with that, I'm gonna.
You're
I'm
touching
gonna
me.
Oh, sweet. I could use some shade. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I could use some shade. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah. If you touch me with that, I'm gonna.
You're
I'm gonna
touching
take.
me.
Do not touch my fucking mom. She's pushing me with that. I'm gonna pepper spray you, dude. Back off. She came over here and touched me with that. You wanna get? Yes, you did. You're gonna get pepper sprayed. Back off, lady.
Even with the slowed down instant replay provided to us by Mike, we can't really see if she's actually touched him, because we're getting that from Stacy's point of view, not his own camera, which would have been a better point of view to prove his point that she touched him. In fact, it doesn't even look like she did. Instead, we see Mike get up and push her in the chest, and her son gets up to defend his mother. Now, if that was my mom or my girlfriend or my wife and somebody pushed her in the chest like Mike did, oh, there's going to be a fight. There's going to definitely be a problem. No self-respecting gentleman is going to let some man push around a loved one of theirs, let alone threaten to pepper spray their son for trying to defend them. Mike, you're really not coming off as good as you should. You're making it really hard for these people who have a real issue get anything done when you're the kind of person showing up to kind of defend them, when in reality, you're just trying to get clicks and views and more content out of the whole situation.
Back off. Back off. You most certainly did. Ma'am, I got 3 cameras here. I assure you, you touched me with that. Back off. Psycho. Again, that touches me. You're getting pepper sprayed. You understand that? I'm on a public access area. Yeah. Tell him a woman just came out and assaulted me, and I nearly pepper sprayed her.
That smell. Do you smell that? It smells like a bitch. Oh, yeah.
You came up here and hit me with a damn. I've got it on video. There's a 360-degree camera, sister. I guarantee you, your little umbrella touched me.
What you'll see on that camera is you pushing the
After you touched me with it. You most certainly did. You're going to find out the hard way when the cops look at the body cam footage.
I can't wait.
Fantastic.
I can't wait.
All right. But thanks for the shade. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, close enough.
Unbelievable. I mean,
yes, you are. Yes, you are. I think the word you're looking for is entitled. You're entitled.
she rented this house.
Fantastic. I could care less.
Family is all we have.
Then don't go to the beach. Do you do the same thing at Disney World? You go to Disney World? Oh, we don't want to be in your pictures.
I bet I could walk a mile in both directions. You're the only one out here videoing people sitting at their beach setup.
Oh, okay. Do you think that's against the law? Are you a child? Are you a child?
My kids are out here.
Do you see me recording your kids?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do.
All right. Well, the camera again will say otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, the camera does say otherwise because the only point of view we got is an obstructed view from Stacy's cell phone camera, which really doesn't show her touching you, but it does show you touching her. You know, you're acting entitled, Mike. You're the one who is acting entitled here because of the fact that these are private beaches. They are attached to private property. They are clearly marked off as private property, but you refuse to accept that. Instead, you now try to harass these people into a confrontation, which, congratulations, you succeeded. However, you know, if the cops were to look at your videos from your cameras, it would actually show you being the aggressor. It would show you shoving her, not her touching you in any way.
Do you think they'll actually arrest him?
No, they're not going to arrest me because I'm on a public property right here. Public property. Most certainly am. People are harassing me when I'm trying to enjoy the beach. Really? You don't think this is harassment? That's not harassment. Aiming a camera at you is not harassment. It's not harassment. As much as you want it to be, that's not harassment. There you go. You all see it. You all see it. There you go. Good job, Brent. Good job. Again, if you touch me or my equipment, you're going to get pepper sprayed. Watch that hole.
You're going to get worse than pepper spray, I promise you. Do not touch it.
Yeah? All right, well, bring it on.
I haven't touched you.
You have touched me, and the camera will show it. This is a 360-degree camera. Neither can I. I'll make sure that you get a copy of the video.
Wonderful. What's your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is Fuck Off, You Piece of Shit. I'm on a public beach.
What a bitch.
I most certainly am.
Oh, my goodness.
He's here with the camera. You gonna ask him if he's a pedophile? Sick bitch. Seriously. Fucking wart. That's a go-to for women like you.
You must be a pedophile.
No, I'm just out here with the camera flexing my freedoms. So.
Now, Mikey boy, you don't really have a lot of ground to stand on. I don't know if you are a PDF, but I do know about your past that's been revealed all over the internet and YouTube. Like the fact that you have been trespassed from Mormon temples due to the fact that you were going in, lying about your name, and getting trespassed and arrested from them. Not to mention the infamous photos of you sending unsolicited pictures of your private parts to women who did not want them or consent to them. Not to mention the harassment you done to those women online, calling them liars, even though they provided receipts, and the fact that you wanted to hire lesbian actresses to conduct themselves in adult scenes inside of a Mormon temple on the altar so you could put it out there. You know, you're coming off as a real shady guy, and I wish that somebody from the production companies find out about this and remove you from this TV show, but I highly doubt it. Perhaps maybe some people in my comment section or who's viewing this video might want to email them and let them know all about your past.
Good job, Brent. Good job. I really don't care about the kids. You're the show now, sister.
Right.
You are the show now.
Eventually.
So I'm supposed to just take my kids out and watch grown men fight because you have some weird agenda?
I'll tell you what, if you back the fuck off and leave me alone, I won't be have anybody here to fight with.
Fuck off, leave you alone. You got all your cameras pointed at our fucking family sitting on the beach.
Boo fucking who? Here's a sheriff's
You're
deputy.
not to video.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm in public. Officer, can you please educate these people?
In a bikini, you got a camera
For God's sakes. I'm out here in the public area of the beach, been very clear. I know exactly what the high mean tide, the high water mark is. I am well within my rights.
All right,
Sir.
How about we calm down just a little bit? Can I borrow you for a second? Yeah,
Deputy Hartzell, I'll be happy to walk over there and talk with you. You tell these people not to touch my chair in the meantime.
Not to touch your chair in the meantime.
I don't want them taking my chair. You want me to come over and talk to you? I'm happy to.
That's fine. Do you have some ID, sir?
Have I broken the law?
I'm not. I haven't investigated very much. I just need to know who you are first.
What's your name?
You already asked me that. It's Deputy Hartzell.
Hartzell. Okay. My name is Mike.
Hi, Mike. Do you have some identification on you?
Again, have I broken the law?
I already answered that question. I haven't investigated whether or not you've broken the law.
Go ahead and
I need to identify who you are, sir. Do you have your ID or not?
I told you my name is Mike. I haven't broken the law.
I understand that.
Big fan of the Fourth Amendment, officer. So
I understand that. I still need to document who it is that I'm speaking with.
So you're thinking that you're just walking down the beach, you can force anybody to give them your ID if they haven't broken the law.
I can tell you to present your identification if you have it.
You have to have. I do not have it, and you have to have a reasonable and articulable suspicion of a crime.
No, I don't.
Now, Mike is partially correct because Florida is not a traditional stop and ID state. Now, when you are being investigated, you are required to provide your ID if there is going to be an arrest. And if you fail to provide ID or give false information, that is an additional charge you could be facing. However, the officer is well within his right because he does have reasonable articulable suspicion to request Mike's information due to the fact that he was called there due to the fact that there was an altercation and Mike might be trespassing on private property, which we can clearly see he was and has been trespassing on private property. Now, Mike did bring up a news article about Governor DeSantis signing in a new bill in last year. However, it doesn't really erode any private property rights from private beach owners, like the people who own the beaches that are attached to their houses. And since the property are clearly marked as private property and private beaches only open to the owners and the guests of the owners, Mike is trespassing. So the officer would be well within his rights and authority to ask Mike to provide his ID.
Need any kind of suspicion to tell you to present identification.
To demand
it
under threat of arrest, you most certainly do.
I didn't say anything about you getting arrested.
Well, the answer is no. I'm not giving you my ID.
Okay. So
I don't have it on me.
What is the issue? Why
these guys are hassling me? I'm out here on the beach.
Okay. Why are you recording everybody?
Why are you recording everyone?
Because I am given a device to record all of my interactions.
I'm given multiple devices to record all of my interactions.
You're not given any. You
no, I
purchased
assure
all
you.
of those.
I was given this one. I didn't pay anything for this one.
Okay.
And this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not out here breaking left.
Given to you by whom, sir?
I'm not going to tell you who gave me my cameras.
Well then, I identified to you who gave me my stuff.
Okay, all right. You asked me about recording. I don't have to. I'm sorry. I don't have to tell you.
Okay.
Is it deputy or officer?
Why are you? It's Deputy Hartzell.
I'm not here minding my own business, deputy, until these people came over.
You're minding your own business.
This woman came over here and shoved me with her umbrella.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Mike, if you're not going to identify to me who you are, then I'm going to ask you to remove your chair from private property.
Where's the private property? No, that's not private property right there. The line is right there.
Once you move your chair into the wet sand, then I guess you can do whatever it is.
The sand was wet when I set my chair down there.
But the sign is out here for a reason, sir.
You know what? So are the chairs out here for a reason as well.
So why are you out here recording everybody?
If you're going to trespass me from public property where I am sitting and standing, then I'd ask you to get a supervisor.
Why are you out here recording people?
Why not? Why do you care? I'm not recording people. I'm recording the ocean in a time lapse, and these people started harassing me.
Yeah, these folks.
As soon as these people stop harassing me, I'll stop aiming my camera at them. Simple as that.
As soon as they stop harassing you.
They stop harassing me, I'll stop aiming my camera at them. I have nothing to record over there. I'm recording them because they're acting like psychos.
Mike, I'm going to ask you one more time to go ahead and present your identification or tell me your name and date of birth so that I can verify
Deputy
who you are.
Hartzell, if you're suggesting you're going to arrest me for refusing to give you my ID, then call a supervisor. That's not happening.
I'm asking you to present your identification so that I can identify you.
I haven't broken the law.
Mike, are you going to tell me your last name?
Are you going to arrest me?
I'm asking you what your name is.
I'm telling you, I haven't broken the law.
But you have broken the law. You were trespassing onto a private beach twice now. Not to mention a possible battery charge when you shoved that woman. And then the menacing charge could possibly apply here as well when you threatened to pepper spray them because they were blocking your camera. And then you stood up, shoved the woman, and then pulled out your pepper spray and threatened to spray a teenage boy and a grown woman because what? They allegedly bumped into you or touched your camera, which would have been great to see if it actually happened, because then I would defend you. In fact, all we saw was from Stacy's point of view, and it didn't show you getting touched. It showed you being the primary aggressor.
And I know what the law is.
I'm asking you to present your identification. I haven't said anything
Are you
about
demanding
arresting
I
you.
give my identification under threat of arrest?
No, sir,
All right,
I am not.
The answer is no. Why don't you understand?
You're not going to identify yourself.
No, because I haven't broken the law.
Stand by. That has nothing to do with whether or not you present identification in the state of Florida. If you have ID and you're asked by law enforcement to present it, you are bound to present it.
To be clear, you think you can walk down a public sidewalk and just demand ID from anybody
Yes,
you want?
I most certainly can.
You have lost your freaking mind.
I may have, but sir, that is the
You
law.
might want to call your boss.
And you're going to get educated.
You are
I will
very
call
wrong.
my boss, sir.
You're very
You stand
wrong.
by for just a minute.
I absolutely will.
I'll make sure that
You're
happens.
very wrong. You can't just go around. What do you think the Fourth Amendment is for crying out loud?
Then it's not an unreasonable search or seizure, sir. I'm asking you to identify yourself.
Supreme Court
There are a million lights in this
It doesn't
area.
matter. I haven't broken the law. I'm saying
It
that here.
doesn't matter whether you've
It
broken
most
the law.
certainly does.
Okay.
So you
No,
don't
it
live in
doesn't.
Nazi Germany or North Korea. You can't just go
You
and
must
be mad.
identify yourself in the state
If
of
you have
Florida.
reasonable
When asked
and
by law enforcement.
So what is reasonable? What is RAS? Have you ever heard that in training?
I have, sir.
Okay, you want reasonable or articulable suspicion. How about suspicion of trespassing, suspicion of battery, menacing? How about disorderly conduct? We can throw that out there, because if you're saying you're on a public beach and you're threatening to pepper spray people, that's disorderly conduct. Yeah, there's reasonable articulable suspicion right there for him to ask for your ID. When you look at it with the eyes of the average individual and point out, hey, that guy is harassing these people. He is on private property. He is shoving a woman and he is threatening to pepper spray people. That is enough reasonable articulable suspicion for any cop in this country to ask for your ID.
But that has nothing to do with this. When I ask you to identify yourself in the state of Florida, you have to do that.
Even if there's
and
no
you're
laws
refusing.
being broken.
And you're refusing.
Even if there's no laws being
That's
broken.
correct, sir.
Wow, you must be
You
new.
might want to educate yourself on
You
Florida
must be
statute.
new, sir. Yeah.
No,
Florida's
no,
still
I'm
part
not
of the
new,
country
sir.
That has
You stand
the
by.
Constitution.
What's that? Well, yeah, we got to figure out what we're going to wind up doing with him. Apparently, there was an umbrella that was raised at one point in order to keep him from videoing everybody's families and that type of thing. And I guess he pushed the umbrella.
I didn't. I swear I didn't touch it. I called his 360. He got up and grabbed the white pole and shoved me back, but I never. 100%.
Okay, so he pushed the umbrella or the pole.
The umbrella.
All right, let's see. We got $5 from Nerd Girl Jen's World. In the words of the great Lily Tomlin, 9 to 5 Cult News is a sexist, egotistical, lying, hypocritical bigot, allegedly in Minecraft. Lily Tomlin didn't all three girls deliver that same line at one point? I think I like the way Jane Fonda did it the best, because she was holding the shotgun when she said it. Because you're a sexist, egotistical, lying, hypocritical bigot. And I think Dolly Parton delivered that line too. And Lily Tomlin, yeah, all three of them. Working 9 to 5, that's no way to make a living, barely getting by. There's no taking and no giving. Oh, yeah. All right, here's your happy dance. Let's go. All right, yes. But seriously, though, Cult News, like everything he does, and I mean, not just this video, every one of his videos, right? But the lies, and okay, he showed the footage like 3 or 4 times. You can technically make the argument that when she's holding the stick, when he stands up, the pole touches his arm, but he's making it sound like she shoved the pole into him, like, bam! Like she was holding it and he stood up and it touched his arm because it was there. Like she so obviously did not intentionally shove the pole into him. Like it touched him, and of course him being the scumbag that he is, immediately, yeah! And then the cops come, she attacked me with her umbrella. No, she didn't, you slime ball. And then, like, I'm not here. I was just filming the ocean for time-lapse photography. That's all. Wait a minute. You on your way there, and you posted it, said, I'm going there to make these people mad because I heard they don't like it when people go down there. So I'm going to go down there to piss them off. Yay. And then I was just taking pictures of the water. I do not understand. I'm a liar. They lie. Like his own evidence proving he's telling a lie is in his video. And he posts it. And his fans still eat it up. These people are so freaking stupid, they don't even see what's clearly there. There are miles of coastline to choose from. Why pick this spot? It's the same as when he was goofing off in front of the, in front of the bank, in front of, why do you even need to bring pepper spray to the beach? Yeah. Ugh. So what they do, they create fake drama, work a narrative only to get their simps money. Exactly. That's exactly it. He's heading down to the beach and saying to the camera, hey, I heard that people don't like, because it's a private beach, don't like when people go down there. So I'm going to go down there because they don't like it. This is going to be great. He stated it clearly that that was his goal. Oh. This guy's so dumb. Anyway, thank you so much, Nerd Girl. Did I throw you a happy dance? Let's get another one just in case. All right, thank you so much. It's funny to see how these frauditors say they hate cops, but their actions draw them closer. Even if they look like a child dealer, they don't understand why their fans don't see that. Yes, exactly. They hate cops, but everything they do is all of, well, see, this is the thing, and I've said this before several times. It really does seem like the whole thing is that they're doing it to test cops, right? Or to film the police or whatever. And it's been a couple of years now. Like, all the cops everywhere have pretty much been told, like, when you see these random idiots with the camera, they're just YouTubers looking for a reaction so they can try and sue us. So just ignore them. But if they do something, this is why they started attacking random people in the first place. Because if they attack random people, they're going to call the cops, and the cops have to come. If there's a call, the cops have to come, and the frauditors know that. That's why they go after regular people now, so that they'll call the cops, so now the cops have to come. So now the cops can't ignore them. So now they can really bait for a lawsuit. Ugh. Shut up. All right, let's watch the rest of this and then wrap it up.
Claiming that I had already hit him. I promise.
Okay. That's why we're giving away. We have kids playing on the beach.
Gotcha.
And a guy aggressively.
Do you happen to have your identification with you?
I'll go get it.
Well, no, I tell you what. Is it a Florida?
Oh, wait. Maybe it's.
Yeah, so
Louisiana. Louisiana. Okay. Show me.
Dated it
I have mine.
LA wallet.
All the kids
When I went and got the new one.
I'm sure they're having fun now.
Ma'am,
I said, yes, sir.
I'm not going to need to take a look at it. If you can give me your full name and your date of birth, I can look it up. Okay. What's your
A few minutes later.
I legit thought I was going to go to jail for a second there. What's that? Not quite. No. Well, yeah. So, the moral of the story is this. Know the law and don't let snooty, entitled people push you around and tell you what you can and can't do. You know, I'm Gen X, man. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You tell me I can't do something that I know for a fact I can do, I'm going to do it twice as long and twice as hard. Now remember, one person not only can make a difference, they usually do. This has been Mike Norton and Stacy Carracia. KULT News, Santa Rosa Beach, Florida.
And I'm in the video here. Unfortunately, Mike was not arrested or even cited for trespassing or battery or assault or menacing or disorderly conduct, even though he should have been. Mike brought up that a singer from the Backstreet Boys is actually suing people. And that's because he's not only suing the city, but he's suing the county and the sheriffs for not enforcing private property rights that people have been coming onto their property and trespassing. And well, that's something that needs to be handled in the court system. Mike does appear in the docuseries Neighbors on the first episode, and they make him look like he's a good guy, a freedom fighter, even though in that docuseries we hear him say that more people should go up to these private property owners' homes and assault them, knock out their teeth. When the person who's trying to lead the charge to get the laws changed and is the main person involved tells him that doesn't help us, and he tells her, oh, well. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment. And don't forget to check out my second channel, the podcast, and don't forget to sign up for your free 14-day trial with Aura. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I will see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me, and I could never thank you enough. You guys rock.
All right. Round of applause for NPR News Network. Alrighty. Anyway, that's good stuff. Cult News is one of the slimiest slimes that ever slimed the slime. Scummiest scums who ever scummed the bag. Oh, man. They let him go? No justice, right? And then people talking about him like he's the hero. Oh. These guys are terrible. Anyway, I need to check out Dust Bolt, the Great Trash Man. Ooh, all right. I'll definitely check that out. Lately, I've been listening to something like completely different. This Canadian math rock band called, and I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's French. Hold on, because I don't think. Hold on, let's see. Because there was a live thing. In 9 different bands. These guys are great things, but I've been listening to this a lot. I think this stuff is great. Listen to this for a minute. They're so good. Wait till this kicks in. I didn't even start yet. Wait till it's kicks in. The French Canadian, what do you want? I just thought, because that's, like I said, that he mentioned music, and that's something I've been listening to, and it's like, it's just so bizarre. I don't know, man. There's just something about it. I saw him like, what is this? The outfits like got me to look at it, and then I listened to him like, and they actually can play like very well. But anyway, that's they're French Canadian. What do you want? It's crazy. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me again today. Just like every day. I hope I don't get a copyright hit for playing that. That's one of the reasons why I don't do music on here. I don't know if you guys have been with me long enough to remember. I used to do a music show like once in a while. I did a few of them, but then I got like shut down twice, and then I got some copyright stuff, so I stopped putting music on here besides my own. Anyway, thank you guys so much. See you next time. Thank you again for joining me. Yeah. I'm all shook up. All right. Love you guys. Have a great week. It's Wednesday. Hump day. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Where's my... There it is. All right, guys. Take it easy.